Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got something a little bit special, a little bit different from my channel. It's a pair of Air Max 95s and it's the Air Max 95 Cactus Flower with collaboration with Nike SB. So it's a pair that I got in yesterday. It wasn't a pair that I anticipated getting at the beginning of the year, but it's a pair that have really impressed me more in hand than I really would have expected. They've definitely exceeded my expectations of them. So I want to talk through what it is I like about them, why I think they're a good pair to pick up if you're interested in them, and just talk through my thoughts and feelings. So if you're into that, this is a place to be. At this point, it's worth saying, if you enjoy the content, please like, please subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let's get straight into the business. So this is a pair that I've got in hand. As you can see, it's a pair of Air Max 95s, and it's the first collaboration between Air Max 95 and Nike SB. And there are other channels that will have gone over all the detail of this pair of trainers, all the different changes. I just want to give you a summary of what it is I like about them. So in terms of getting this pair, I entered all the raffles for the skate shops. I'm not a skater, I haven't skated since I was a youngster. So I'm not in with the skate shops, and that's absolutely fine. And I didn't get any joy on those sites. And then there was a sneakers release, and like loads of other people who'll be watching this video, I took an L on my account. I was doing it on my wife's account at the same time, and she got through. My wife has crazy luck with getting big sizes in fairly hype trainers, and that's just the way it is. I watch all the little videos and do all the little votes and polls and all that kind of stuff. She does none of that and gets all the hype pairs, but that's the way it works. It's all good because I'm not going to sell them, so it's all good. So anyway, so I got this pair in hand and I got them in a UK 11, which is my size. I have two other pairs of Air Max 95s, and this is my favorite pair here, the unearthed pair. So there are quite a few differences, but I was just blown away by this pair. And the materials are just insane, and that's really important to me. One of the big draws for me with this shoe is the colorway. You have various gradients of the color gray and black, so it goes from black to dark gray all the way through to this kind of cream color, which is the basis of most of the color of this trainer. And you have this lovely, maybe this is a Cactus Flower color, I would say it's a kind of purple, burgundy almost, well, it's kind of a purpley pink colorway. And then they have a gum sole underneath with different traction. They're supposed to be more comfortable. I've tried mine on. It felt pretty similar to the other pair of 895s I have. And they've lowered the silhouette, all different kinds of changes to really improve these for skateboarding. Essentially though, I would say the comfort is improved and the durability. And why wouldn't you want those in a pair of trainers? They retail at £185, which is £10 more than your normal GR 95s. And 95s in sale will be down to like 120, I don't know, down to 110 maybe. I don't buy a lot of pairs, but I thought for £185, I would get this in hand. And I think these are definitely a keeper for me. The main thing that I think has kind of grabbed my attention, and I don't intend to skate in these, is the quality of the materials. I think this leather panel here is just so nicely done. It's been turned over so it's not frayed at the edge. It's been double stitched for durability, and it's an amazing piece of leather for night. You also have these really quite thick suede cuts as well along the medial side, and then you have the netting, so it conforms to the look of a 95, and 95s are a good looking trainer without a doubt. They're also a bit wider in the toe box, which I like. So I think in terms of sizing, I've heard a lot of talk of going half down or even half up. And it's always up to you to make your mind up on these things if you can get them in hand. My advice on this pair is to stay true to size. I pretty much in Air Max wear a UK 11, and this pair isn't really different at all. The length is the same. They're a little bit roomier, maybe in the toe box, but I think that's a really good thing. Letting your feet, your toes splay out, I think is what they're supposed to do. So I wouldn't go half down. I don't like a snug fit. I don't have particularly wide feet, I don't think, but I've stayed true to size, and this pair fits me like a glove, so I'm all good with that. They come in a purple SB box, which is really nice, and they come with that kind of wood grain tissue paper that you get with SB releases. I've had it with Dunks before. And they also come with this Nike SB sticker. So there aren't really more details for me to go over. I just wanted to give my viewers, my subscribers, my opinion on this pair of trainers. They're coming at £185. I think that's reasonable for basically a kind of internal collab. So the thing that really appeals to me about this pair of trainers is how well done they are. And it's interesting to me that it feels like Nike brand have to give their product, or when they give their product to subdivisions, those subdivisions seem to do the pairs justice, and also the idea of really retroing a pair really well. I'm interested in what you think of the SB Wave and how they're doing such a good job with the releases that they seem to be given. So the SB4s are a pair that I have the Navy SB4s. They're more comfortable than a normal Jordan 4. And this pair here are just so well done, and I'm not saying there aren't other well done Nike Air Max 95s, but for me the idea of better comfort and durability was a no-brainer, and I'm so glad to get these in hand. I don't think I would have understood how good they are until I got them in hand. So this is a great pair. These are a keeper for me because I need a white pair for summer, and I'm really happy with these. There have been some amazing pairs over the last couple of years. This New Balance pair of 440s or 404s. This pair of New Balance, which are a skate pair that I got for £80. They're an incredible release. The Air Tech Challenge 2s have been remastered and done so well. So when a pair is released and it's been done to a really high standard, you've got to snap them up. Quality's great, sizing is pretty true to size, the price is expensive without a doubt, but I think these will hold their value, and I would rather have pairs that I really want to wear, that I love, and just get rid of the pairs that I'm not feeling. And I am still trying to slim it down as always. As you'll see on feet, this is a pair I'm really happy with. I would definitely recommend that if you get the opportunity and you're vaguely interested, to snap them up, because they're not going for too much over retail at the current moment. So let me know your thoughts and feelings on this pair of trainers. Is it a pair that you're interested in? I can take the criticism of saying you never bought 95s or SBs before, or you're jumping on the bandwagon. It doesn't really bother me. I just buy pairs that I like. I don't have a history of buying SBs or 95s particularly, but I'm also really open-minded, and I'm also interested in getting pairs in hand. If I'm not feeling want to get them in hand, I send them back or get rid of them. But this pair in hand are something that I'm really liking. Thanks for rocking with me. If you like the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. And if you know someone who would enjoy it, please share it. So as always, I'm grateful for every single view. So even better, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.